Hi students, welcome to the video lecture 1 of module 3 topic transportation problem. The contents of this topic are formulation of transportation problem, types, initial basic feasible solution using northwest rule, Ogle's approximation method, optimality in transportation problem by modified distribution also called as Modi method, unbalanced transportation problem, maximization transportation problem, degeneracy in transportation problems, application of transportation problem. Now let us go to the introduction. Transportation problem, referred as TP, is a special kind of linear programming problem LPP in which goods, or also we can say items, are transported from a set of sources which is called as supply points to a set of destinations called as demand points subject to the supply and demand of the sources and destinations respectively, such that the total cost of transportation is minimized. Here we need to observe that items should be transported directly from supply points to demand points only. There are two types of transportation problems, namely balanced transportation problem and unbalanced transportation problem. Balanced transportation problem is when supplies are equal to demands, and unbalanced transportation problem is nothing but when supplies is not equal to demand. Now we'll see the basic structure of a transportation problem. So all transportation problem is represented in terms of matrix as shown in the figure here. You will have origin and destination, demand and supply. So what are these terminologies? We'll see one by one. Here M is the number of origins, or we can call as sources, and N is the number of destinations. Okay, here N is represented as number of origins or sources, and M is nothing but number of destinations. We can call it as demands as well. Here this B1, B2, B3 up to Bn is the demand at that particular destination, and this A1, A2, A3 is nothing but the supply at that particular source, So here Bj is the demand at jth destination and Ai is the supply at ith source. Next here is Cij. Cij is nothing but the cost of transporting one unit of product from ith origin to jth destination. That is, this C11 is nothing but the cost of transporting this one origin to one destination. Okay. And Xij is the quantity transported from ith origin to jth destination. What is the quantity has been transported? The objective is to determine the number of units to be transported from ith origin to jth destination such that transportation cost, that is summation of Cij into Xij, is minimized. If summation of Ai is equal to summation of Bj, it is called balanced transportation. Otherwise, it is called as unbalanced. So we need to observe that I have written a note here. For unbalanced transportation problem can be converted into balanced transportation problem under two conditions. That is, if supply is less than demand, then we need to add a dummy row with zero entry with deficit supply. If supply is greater than demand, then we need to add a dummy column with zero entry with deficit demand. So how it will be done, we'll see in the we are taking an example. So these are the three examples I have taken for balanced, unbalanced and unbalanced transportation problem. We'll see one by one. So here if you see this is the matrix given here. If you add the supply, that is summation of supply will be 10 plus 7 plus 17 is coming 34. Similarly, summation of demand is coming 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 12 is equal to 34. It is observed that summation of supply is equal to summation of demand is equal to 34. Then the given problem is a balanced transportation problem. Now let us go to the next case. So here summation of supply, that is 10 plus 20 plus 10 is coming 40, and summation of demand is coming 50. So it is observed that supply is not equal to demand and supply is less than demand. Hence the given problem is unbalanced. So if supply is less than demand, then we need to add dummy row with zero entry with deficit supply. Deficit supply means what? Here supply is 40. 50 minus 40 is nothing but deficit supply. You need to add a dummy row and you need to add 10 here, so that 40 plus 10 will be equal to 50, and then it becomes equal to demand. By doing that, we can convert unbalanced transportation problem to balanced transportation problem. Then add dummy row with zero entry with deficit supply to balance. So that has been done here as shown in this matrix. So 0 0 0 is been added and added here to 10. Now supply is equal to demand, that is equal to 50, hence it is balanced transportation problem. Now let us go to the third example. Here 10 plus 15 plus 25 is equal to 50 and demand is equal to 40 here. Here also supply is not equal to demand and supply is greater than demand here, and it is unbalanced. When supply is greater than demand, what you need to add? We need to add dummy column here. Then add dummy column with zero entry and deficit demand to balance. We need to add the deficit balance here, that is 0 0 0 0 0 0 is added and 10 is added here, so that now supply is equal to demand will be 50, hence we convert it into a balanced transportation problem. Okay, in next lecture we'll see about basic feasible solution methods. Thank you, dear friends.